All right, hello. I want to talk to you about the Bose Soundwear Companion, which is a interesting speaker that you wear around your neck. I've got it on my neck right now. So this is kind of what it looks like. And if you're familiar with the headphones that you wear around your neck and then the headphones will come up, it's similar to that, but it's much thicker. It actually has a zipper and comes apart. You can charge it here. You can put on different covers, sleeves, whatever this is called. It's kind of like a cloth material. And when you wear this on your neck, it's comfortable for what it is. I didn't notice any videos online about this, and I was very interested in it because I am constantly, probably like many people, listening to either a podcast or some music, and also taking phone calls. And I'm always kind of cycling through looking for the best set of headphones. I get to wear headphones at work the entire day, basically. I work on a truck. The truck's noisy. I operate a piece of machinery on the truck, which is also noisy. And for a long time, I was using the Bose QC30s, which were absolutely excellent because they canceled out all the noise. And they were extremely comfortable. You could keep them in for hours. I think I wore those headphones more throughout the day than I didn't have the headphones in, and it never fatigued my ears or hurt my ears or bothered me. But the QC30s, I replaced twice, and on the third time they sent me another pair. And the problem was that the band on the QC30, similar to this, has kind of a rubber where the glue is, and it would just, the glue would start tearing off or separating every time. And so Bose is very good about kind of fixing that kind of stuff, and they replaced it, of course, but I want a set of headphones that I'm not going to have to replace every 6 months. So I was on the lookout, and what I ended up doing was I picked up this Soundwear, which is not headphones, but for driving on a truck, this could be safer. And I took it out. As far as in a noisy environment, you can hear things, and if it's too noisy, it's going to be, you're not going to be able to hear it as well. But for just around the house, or taking the dog for a walk, somebody rings and you answer a phone call, or you're hanging out at home with your family and they're doing their thing and you're doing your thing, this set of speakers, the Bose Companion is the Bose Soundwear Companion is absolutely, it's totally unique, and it's pretty darn cool. I'm happy I tried it. I'm still on the fence about how I'm using it, that's for sure. And I'm just on the fence about if I'd rather have this all day long, at work, and I can do it, or use something like what I'm currently trying is the AirPods, which are not noise canceling, and these aren't noise canceling in any way, shape, or form. But I'm used to the QC30s, which cancel out everything awesome. And I'm not wearing over-ear headphones at work because it gets it gets too hot. But I just kind of want to turn these on, get you an idea here. So this is linked to my phone right now, and it's playing. Now these are the Bose, these are also companion speakers, but they're hooked up to the computer. This is the same song, and I don't know what the volume is here, but that was around my neck, and I know it was brief, but here's this. Okay, so now back to here. Now, it's funny because it sounds so loud to me because I'm sitting here, but I don't know what it sounds like, across the room. Of course, I've taken them off and just kind of played them, And it's a speaker, so it's loud. But when you're wearing that around the speakers are, the sound is coming directly at your ears, it's pretty loud. I mean, I can listen to this on a pretty low volume, and you know, be pretty happy with what I'm hearing. But it's pretty cool to have an iPad and be able to watch a movie like this, you know, or even just sit at the desktop and, you know, instead of using these speakers, have these. I mean, not only is it quieter for everyone around you, but it's like a little more immersive. Now, the sound is much more full from like a set of speakers or a set of headphones, and this, you know, it leaves a little bit, you know, you might want a little more more full or rich sound, you know, that you get from like headphones. But these are pretty cool. You know, I've heard people talk about like a bubble you get, and I don't know about all that. It's pretty basic what it is. I mean, you're sitting here with speakers playing up, and you can hear music. And you know, I don't know about any kind of bubble that I'm experiencing where I never experienced anything like it before, but it's basically, you know, what it is. I mean, if you took a Bluetooth speaker and, you know, had the power to just, you know, shape it into that and stick it around your neck, and then you're like, well, now I don't need to carry my Bluetooth speaker up and down the stairs. Now I can, you know, this has got a handle, so it's pretty easy to do that with. But this is an awesome speaker. These all work the same too. And I know I'm all over the place with this stuff. I have no format for this. It's all improv. But I would just tell you that with the AirPods, for example, you know, you can tap it. You don't have any controls. And, you know, some might like that. You know, it's less, you know, less to mess with theoretically, because if you really need to do something, you need to pull out your phone. But this, here, I'm going to turn these on and off. These have got these buttons. You know, it's just like your standard head control setup. Volume up, volume down. In the middle, there's a pause play. I'll play it. Forward track, double click. So pause again. So now I'm just going to turn this off. And it's all so tactile, and it's really responsive, and it's really quick. Whereas the AirPods, you know, you take them off, there's no controls. And there's something about that yeah, good, but also, you know, I like the tactile like feedback I get from just pressing a button. But I'm going to turn these on, and hopefully you can hear it. It's going to kind of, and it does these with all the Bose stuff, and it's really nice to have. You don't have to pull up your notification to look at what the battery life is. You turn it on, and it's a little voice in here will tell you.
Battery 60%. Connected to JP and Jason's iMac.
So it says it's connected to my phone. It said it's connected to the Mac, and that it said the battery life, which is great. 12-hour battery life, which is really good. This is actually a 12-hour battery life, and I found that I never listened to this for 12 hours. But if you throw this theoretically around your neck and just go do whatever you want the entire day, you know, get over the fact that you're wearing this. I'll admit, whenever I've gone into, like, you're not going to walk into a grocery store and use this, because if you do that, everyone's going to hear you. If you take a phone call, everyone will hear the conversation. It's good if you're like alone, or you know you're driving. This is great, like a hands-free option. But or walking the dog. You know, I've taken phone calls around the block, and it's absolutely awesome for phone calls. So that's the Bose Soundwear Companion speaker, and it's pretty cool. Just picture a Bluetooth speaker, and then shape it to a neckband, and just, you know, there you go. That sums up the Soundwear, and I'll say it's pretty darn cool. All right, thanks.